What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammett, better known as Mental Healness, across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about how nothing you do for a narcissist will ever be enough for them. Why nothing you can do for a narcissist will ever be enough for them. Let's just hop right into it, y'all. You know, I have my self-love journal that's available on Amazon. If you don't have the self-love journal, check it out on Amazon. I Love Me by Lee Hammett. It's on Amazon. Check it out. Self-love journal by Lee Hammett. But nothing you do, y'all, here's why nothing you do for a narcissist will ever be enough for them. Yes, I'm sitting outside right now. But if narcissists are rarely ever happy within ourselves, what makes people, if we can't be happy within ourselves and doing things for ourselves, then we can absolutely not be happy with anybody else. And that doesn't just apply to narcissists. That can apply to a lot of different people as well, y'all. Because you have to have internal happiness before you can experience happiness externally or from someone else. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't seem to realize that. Like, so if a narcissist can barely make themselves happy, nobody else can make them happy. If nothing, like for me, myself, if nothing I do for myself is ever enough, then nothing anybody else does for me is ever going to be enough. Like nothing. Can you make a lot of people asking me, can you make a narcissist happy? You can make a narcissist happy for short spurts of time, like short bursts of time where you can make them happy. You know what I mean? But most times they're not like that. They're going to be unhappy with whatever you give to them, whatever you do for them. They might be happy in the moment, but that goes away very quickly. They can go away. They can absolutely go away very quickly in a lot of these situations. And that's what I tell people. Like, a lot of people just like, you try while you're in a toxic relationship to make this person happy. You try while you're in this space to try to make them happy. You do so much to try to make them happy that it just becomes overwhelming. You see what I'm saying? You do so much you give so much to them, and it's never enough. They'll take it and take it and take it, and they'll just give it to somebody else, y'all. They'll take it and they'll take it and take it and take it, and they'll take it for granted. They might not necessarily give it to someone else, but they will almost certainly take what you do for them, and take you for granted. That's just the way it is. I know that frustrates a lot of people, and a lot of people don't like when I say that, but y'all, it's just the truth when you're dealing with narcissistic people. That's part of it right there. Like, you can't make this person happy for long periods of time. You know, even when I'm talking to survivors and victims of toxic narcissistic abuse, that's one of the main things that they say is, I can't make, like, nothing I do is ever good enough. And I tell them, that's true. Why isn't it good enough? Yeah, because if nothing we do for ourselves is good enough, then nothing you do for us will be good enough. You know, but people's like, well, why, Lee? You told us okay, we understand that, but why isn't it good enough? Like, why isn't it? Y'all, we are never satisfied. Like, we just are, it's just like I'm not gonna say we're empty voids, because that's just, you know, what most people will say about narcissists. We're just robotic meat sacks or empty, you know, we don't have anything inside of us. Like, we're just blank inside. I think we're full inside, but our cup, like, if we have a cup full of emotions, right, it has holes poked into the side. Just imagine a styrofoam cup. No, right here. If you look at it, imagine this milk jug right here, right? This milk jug is full. It's full, right? You can't really see if it's full. It's full, right? This milk jug right here is full, right? So imagine if I poked holes in the side of this milk jug, it would leak out. If I poked holes in the bottom, it would leak out, wouldn't it? So if I poked holes in that milk jug, it would absolutely leak out and be empty shortly. That's how narcissistic people are. Like, we have holes in the side of us. Like, even if I poked holes in the side of this milk jug, if I poured water in here fast enough, it can fill it back to the top. But remember, it has holes in the side, so it's going to empty out pretty quickly. So, you know, that's why I say you can do something for us and it makes us happy. It might fill us up in that moment, but it's almost automatically drains away. It goes away. Like, I've told this before But when I graduated from college with my degree in engineering from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina, NCANT, Aggie Pride. I got my engineering degree. They handed it to me. I shook, I think, the dean's hand. I walked. I was so happy. I was so proud of myself. Then by the time I hit the bottom of the stage, I was already wondering what was next for me in my life. Like, what else can I do to make me happy? We are always chasing the high. Yeah, they playing, y'all. We are always chasing some sort of high. I know people say a hit of dopamine, a dopamine hit. We're chasing it, y'all. We are chasing it because it's never enough. Like, and this one of the most frustrating things about being a self-aware narcissist is that I understand that it's never going to be enough. I understand that. And like I said, because I understand it, I can deal with it. Most narcissists don't understand that no matter what they do, they're never going to be fully happy. No matter what they do. I used to talk to this other self-aware narcissist, and she was just whining. She like super complaining. She used to whine and complain about the amount of followers that she had. I want 1 million followers like you, Lee. I deserve 1 million followers, blah, blah. But she hasn't put the work in. She's one of the delusional. She's super delusional. But I told her, I was like, you think getting the followers is going to make you happy? It's going to validate you, right? It's not. You're going to be validated for like 5 minutes, but then right after that, you're going to be wondering, like, why don't I have 2 million? What about 3 million? I deserve to have 10 million. You're not going to be happy with it. But again, people don't listen to me, especially the other self-aware narcissists. A lot of them, they think they're above me. So, but man, whatever it is. But like I said, most narcissistic people, you're going to lose yourself, or you're going to lose a lot trying to make them happy when it's just not enough, y'all. We don't have the capacity to stay happy for a long period of time. We just don't possess that. A lot of us, I'm not gonna say all of us, a lot of us just don't possess the capacity to be happy for an extended period of time. And it's frustrating as hell, y'all. So even it's frustrating to me as a self-aware narcissist, but when I was unaware, it was super frustrating because I didn't know what was going on. I just perpetually felt empty or drained. I would be filled up really, really quickly, but then I would feel drained almost as quickly. It's super frustrating, y'all. It's super annoying to feel this way. And I try to convey this to people like, y'all, look, it's frustrating as hell to have this mindset. I don't want, if I wasn't born or had this dynamic, I don't think I would want it anymore. But just like, now that I have it, I understand it, I can't get rid of it. Hey, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna do the best I can with it. So I just tell people, just like, if you stay in a relationship with a narcissist, just understand that you can make them happy in little spurts, a day, a couple of hours, but prolonged happiness, I don't think is achievable. So nothing you do for them will ever be enough. I'm not saying you're wasting your time, but I'm just saying, it's gonna sound bad, but if you want to remain in this relationship dynamic, you probably have to lower your expectations. You know what I mean? You probably have to lower your expectations that you're not gonna have that fairy tale romance where y'all are doing this, y'all are each other's strength, y'all are each other's happiness. You're probably not gonna have that. So I probably feel like you need to lower your expectations to just having a relationship where you get the bare minimum love, care, affection. Because you're going to be receiving the bare minimum love, care, affection, but you're probably going to be dishing out the maximum to try to make up for the deficit in your relationship. You're going to try to make up for the emotional deficit in your relationship by overcompensating for this person that's not giving you what you need and what you want in return for what you're giving out. And I tell this to people all the time, you will never get back your return on an emotional investment in a toxic relationship. And a lot of times you don't get back your return on the physical investment or the financial investment. A lot of times they take that and run with you. A narcissistic person typically does not care about wasting your time because they are not wasting their time with you. They're getting their needs met. They're getting everything that they want and need from you. But the opposite is not true. You're not getting your needs met. You're not getting everything you want and need from them. So I tell people in this situation, you have to just understand, just taper your expectations and just like be careful on what you give. Be careful, like if you decide to keep giving and giving and giving, just understand that it's probably not gonna be enough for the person that you're with, and they're probably not gonna be grateful and appreciative of it. So you probably need to do that type of stuff from the kindness of your own heart, just to show you have a kind heart, I guess. You know, because narcissistic people, they're going to want you to keep doing the stuff, but they're just not going to appreciate it as much as somebody maybe who's not a narcissist would. Again, I'm not telling you to leave your relationship. I'm just saying you might want to lower your expectations the longer you stay in this relationship, because nothing you do is never gonna, it's just not, y'all. It's just not. And another reason is because whatever form of supply that narcissistic person is getting from you, whatever they are getting from you out of this relationship, is going to run out sooner or later. Whatever supply they're getting from you is going to run out sooner or later, y'all. It's just one of those things. It's just going to run out sooner or later. So you have to empower yourself. You have to stay as strong as you possibly can. You have to be as safe as you possibly can. You know, be safe, be strong, take care of yourself, protect your peace at all costs. Because if you don't protect your peace, nobody else is going to do it. I promise you. But anyways, y'all, like I said, if you don't know, I'm working on my self-love course, my self-love healing course. 30 days of self-love challenge course is coming up here pretty soon. It's going to follow the dynamic of the self-love journal. That's coming extremely soon, y'all. Coming up soon. Like I said, the journal is available on Amazon. Join the channel memberships for more perks and whatnot. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.